Well, let's get you update on news just coming in from the Calcutta High Court, remember, which is hearing a case on the Sandeskhali matter. We're given to understand that the court has taken note of TMC General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee's comments from yesterday, where he stated that the High Court had tied hands of law enforcement agencies when it comes to arresting Sheikh Shahjahan. The court has very clearly mentioned that there is no stay on Sheikh Shahjahan's arrest. In fact, the court went on to say that it is brought to the notice of the court that media is reporting that Shahjahan is not being arrested due to a High Court stay order. Abhishek also mentioned this during his speech. The court has now said there is no restriction as far as arrest of the accused Sheikh Shahjahan is concerned. In fact, the court will direct a lookout notice for Sheikh Shahjahan, one in English newspaper and other in Bengali newspaper. Remember, yesterday, Abhishek Banerjee, while talking about the Sandeskhali matter, said that the court had tied their hands when it comes to the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan. Today, the Calcutta High Court took note of that particular statement of Abhishek Banerjee. It was brought to the notice of the court that this is what the media is reporting. We have Adrija joining us on the broadcast with more details. So the court has made it absolutely clear there is no stay as far as arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan is concerned. In fact, soon there will be a direction to issue a lookout circular, one in English newspaper and another one in a Bengali newspaper.
Well, absolutely. You see, the court have clarified its stand today, and it has mentioned that there is no stay order on the arrest of, or there is no any kind of restriction. There is no kind of restriction in the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan, because yesterday we have seen one of the TMC leaders. He have mentioned that the High Court somehow have tied the hands of the police, the state police, and therefore the arrest is not being able to be made in this case. But today the court has clarified very clearly that the stay on investigation or the stay on an SIT formation does not mean stay in the arrest. In fact, the court has again emphasized that the court has emphasized that at the same time the SIT formation can be stayed, but at the same time that does not mean that the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan should be stayed.
Absolutely. Now, Adrija, this is a very, very important development taking place, because after that speech made by Abhishek Banerjee, the narrative was that the state government or the administration cannot do anything because it's the protection to Sheikh Shahjahan being provided by the High Court, which has today made it clear that there is no such stay and there is no such bar on arresting Sheikh Shahjahan. So that particular narrative also has been busted by the court.
Well, absolutely, that particular narrative has been busted by the court. In fact, the lawyers, the petitioners today have brought it into the notice of the court that several media outlets since last evening have been reporting this particular fact, that because it is the Calcutta High Court, and because of the Calcutta High Court's stay order, the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan is not being able to met. The hands of the state police have been tied, and therefore the state police is not being able to conduct a proper investigation, and at the end of the day cannot arrest Sheikh Shahjahan. That is what the media was reporting since last evening. That has been brought to the notice of the court, and the court have mentioned very clearly that it should be very clear. In fact, twice the court have mentioned while hearing the matter that there is no restriction in the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan, and in fact emphasized on the fact that Sheikh Shahjahan should be arrested by the police authorities or the concerned authorities as soon as possible.